Yo, yo, yo! Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing alright. Thanks for stopping by if this is your first time. If you're a subscribed person already, thank you for tuning back in. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to if you like what you see here. Alright guys, getting on into the video. I'm going to do things a little different today. I'm going to stay along and chat through this one with you. So yeah, I'm out at MRC at Rollerstone, and we've got the two-wheel drive and the four-wheel drive buggy today. I didn't film the qualifiers until Q3, but missed my fastest heats again. So I'm just going to show Q3 four-wheel drive here, and then jump straight on into the mains, eh?
Todd Lawrenson, Michael Sangster, Chris Vaudier, Blair Hammond, Kent Allison, Brent McKenzie.
Every single video has been flagged for copyright, so if I make it interesting without using other people's music, then one day, hopefully, if my channel is good and successful, then the money will come to me, not the other guys.
First.
Or not at all.
Second.
Alright, so here we are qualifying.
First.
I've got Tim out in front here, and he's motoring away quite nicely. I've done some changes to the car since last race. Borrowed Luke's LRP 5.5 motor, so I've got a big boy motor in there right now. And
second.
Yeah, I spent the day basically just trying to dial it in, and so I could drive on it, and like dialing the car in towards the track as well, because it was quite difficult out there. It was a drier one compared to last time, so I was prepared for wet, and it wasn't. So I went back to my Astro, my first day Astro setup, which is in the previous video.
Third. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Chris Vaudier, Tim, and Todd Lawrenson.
I think it's Chris gets on. Yeah. Chris is getting close, so I'm like, oh, better get going here. So start to push again here, but then I screw myself up. So that's how she goes. Yeah. And then I heard him add a little bundle over the back there, so I was like, right, pressure's off with that. So just kind of trying to just cruise it on home here from this point onwards. It's easier said than done.
Fourth.
Steady on. I was struggling with this back straightaway like all day, especially with my two-wheel drive car. The two-wheel drive car, I changed the motor in that as well, so that had a 17.5 in it.
Third. Second. Seventh.
That's I got taken out by a back marker, so I wasn't going to move over, but the karma caught up to me anyway, so there you go, Chris. Yeah, back to what I was saying. I took the 17.5 motor out of the two-wheel drive car and taking it from the stock class basically to the mod class now.
There are 2 minutes left. After 3 minutes, the top drivers are Tim, Chris Vaudier, and Todd Lawrenson. Seventh. Fourth. Third.
Oh, he kicks it out, man. So much fun.
First.
Four-wheel drive's the best, eh? Ooh. Dodging cars, dodging marshals, dodging sand, dodging bumps, you name it. He's got it all out here.
Second.
So still cruising on in second. That little S
Fourth.
switch back there.
Third.
That little guy was tricky all day. Like, you couldn't really get much grip in there like, all day, even with the mesos on the rear. So had to like skate it on through there. It was like on ice almost. Yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, still running second. Just jumping through some back markers there.
1 minute left.
Yeah, everybody's real respectful these days at MRC, and it's so good. And when gets out of your way when qualifying.
6.
Cool.
First.
So just a
45
position
seconds
update.
left.
Tim's still flying out first. I'm in second, and I think Michael Sangster's in third.
Oh, fire that.
Third. 30 seconds left. Third.
Q2.
After 4 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tim, Todd Lauritsen, and Chris Vaudier. Fourth. First. 6. 15 seconds left.
See, what the hell is that, Bart?
It just seems to be different every time you go around the track, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's so hard, so
Now,
unpredictable.
now,
Yeah, the track was really, really unpredictable. We were all suffering from the bumps because it's had a lot of rain and it's got a chance to settle, I guess. All right, that is qualifying all done. Moving on now to the main. So for two-wheel drive buggy, I was P5 for A main, and that's what you can see in the background there. That's what's coming up next. And for the four-wheel drive, you'll just have to wait. Or if you already know, good for you. All right, here we go. A main coming up.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
fucking get dogged in that corner.
Alrighty, so yeah, as I can tell, you fall back from the pack with the grid being around the bends like that, so it spreads out the field, stops a bit of this stuff happening in turn one. But anyways, we really like it. I like it a lot, anyways. But yeah, starting P5, didn't really have much for these guys all day. Still trying to dial in the car with the new service, getting it to the sweet spot. But every time I've been out there, the track's been in different conditions. So I was set up for wet today, but anyways, hooking around, pulling this thing around, end up in no man's land for this whole race, basically. So yeah, sorry for the lack of content, lack of good content with this A main here, but it is what it is. Maybe next time I'll be a little bit more racier. You guys can have a bit more entertainment.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Anyways, that's basically how my day went. Just losing the rears. Yeah. But it was worse in the morning, so I did do some changes. And I'll say I don't, but I do. I definitely made tyre changes and blah, blah, blah.
30 seconds. The top drivers are Tim, Chris Vaudier, and Hayden Tasker. Second.
I'm out in no man's land here, just cruising now. Keep losing my rear, and that's friggin' same spot.
Fifth.
So yeah, that spot and then this spot just there. Oh, it was so slippery all day. And then even just here, usually be able to grip it and rip it through there, but couldn't today. So conditions definitely changed. And those spots were grippy last time, and that was in the wet. So that was a total throw off. You got to just do practice laps after practice laps out here to I guess understand the track. I didn't do that in the morning. I was too tired. So yeah, it paid off, but not. Anyways, yeah, I don't really have much more to say about this one. That back straightaway, it ruined my day. I couldn't drive it. I just kept struggling so bad. Any little bump over the back would just kick my car directly off the track almost. It was wild. And the new motors that's in this bad boy, it was landing me in a different
2 minutes
place
after 3
than
minutes,
I
1 second.
normally do.
The top drivers are Tim, Michael Sangster, and Chris Vaudier.
one of the turf layers joins over.
Third.
And yeah, anyways,
Fourth.
I kept smoking that with my two-wheel drive car here, and that's what kept getting me off my mark.
Fifth.
No,
Yeah,
First.
cruising on, cruising on, cruising on.
it's no good that, eh, Michael?
Ooh, steady on, son.
Second. Third.
Yeah, you hang on. I was just hanging on for dear life down that back straightaway. Yeah. Little squirrely, so it just kept losing it. Eh? Yeah, it took penalty. Go, 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 go!
Oh, shit, Dave.
Good thing is now I'm behind me because I am running
First.
last. Suckers.
1 minute left.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's the way you go. So now I'm just letting it go. There was definitely
Second.
times there I thought just pick the car up, bro. Yeah, I didn't change the rears on these tires, but
Third.
that's the one
45
thing I wish I
seconds
did.
left.
I was too worried about the front end.
Fourth. Fifth. First.
But yeah. Anyways, that's Tim the leader there, so I let him sneak
30
on by
seconds
and
left. After 4
he
minutes,
gets a little
31
caught up,
seconds.
so I'll just let
The
him
top
cruise
drivers
on
are
by. It's
Tim,
not hurting my
Amy
race
Tasker,
one
and Chris
bit.
Vaudier. Second.
Good racing by Tim, eh? He's just out in front all day.
See,
See,
what
look,
the
that's a
fuck
little
was that,
janky
man?
part there. Like, what's that?
15 seconds left.
What's up with that? Anyways, that's what I had to deal with. That crap.
Fourth. First. Fifth.
So we're all pretty spread out, eh? Like, no one's really racing anyone. If they are, I'm sorry. But I
Second.
can't
Hayden
see.
Tasker done.
No.
Yeah, what's my car?
Yeah, so there's only 5 of us in this heat, obviously. That's why I'm
Missed it.
biased.
Third. Chris
But
Vaudier done.
there was a B main
It's
today,
got, I
so
got nothing, eh?
not bad.
Fourth.
Not
Michael
bad.
Sangster
That
done.
was probably the cleanest one I've done.
Alright, wrapping things up here.
First. Tim
So it's
done.
going to be it for 2 drive.
All drivers are finished. Fifth. Todd Lawrenson done. 15 seconds to the start of the race. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, here we go. The main event of the evening. Right on, cruising on in second here. I'm on Timmy's butt. Let's go. But see what I've got for him here. Through the whoops, in onto the beach, into the slippery asses, down the
First.
home stretch,
Second.
into the sweeper, switch back, tabletop, bombed it. Trying to stay with Tim in here, but it looks like he's
Six.
just getting away. I ran a tight line down that back straight away with my full drive, eh? But sometimes it pays off, sometimes it's quite bad. But we're running good here.
Second.
Call it the Hurdy sweeper. Or the X-ray sweeper.
Fourth. Fifth.
Huddy, whatever, I don't even know how to say it. Anyways, going down the Schumacher straight away, that's what I'm going to call that.
Sixth.
Over the Schumacher Whoops. Through the Schumacher Beach. Through the slippery Schumacher S.
First.
Chicane, wherever the thing is called.
Second. After 1 minute 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tim, Todd Lawrenson, and Michael Sangster.
So I'm still with him. If he makes a mistake, I'm just cruising.
Fifth.
This is better than two-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive, he took off, so make a little bobble there and open up the gap a little bit more. But, we're all good. We're all good. We're cruising.
Second.
Look, had dodged some traffic there, but we're all good. We're all good. We're still in this.
Third.
So I love my four-wheel drive. I just
Fourth.
and I got this one right for somehow, but not the two-wheel drive, that's for sure.
First.
It's so much fun to drive when you get this thing going, eh? Like, I just do laps of it all day, honest to God. If I had my own track, I probably would do laps all day. Hopefully one day. Yeah, that's the plan.
Fourth.
So the back straightaway didn't really crush this car as much as the two-wheel drive. As you can see, I'm still cruising on. Like, we're only seconds apart here.
First.
So, yeah, happy days.
Second. Sixth.
Ooh, a little bit of a step out.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Tim, Todd Morrison, and Chris Vaudier.
Remember vaguely being like, oh, am I catching him a little bit, like mid-race? So I don't know if he made a bobble or whatever. I could probably tell if I checked the footage.
First. Second.
Anyways, yeah, there was definitely a time there where I thought, oh, I'm catching him. And then I think he just takes off. Maybe I'm making a mistake or something, I don't know. We'll have to watch. Yeah, there it is. I tried to do a kickflip over that last double, didn't work.
First. Fourth. Second.
Yeah, this car's handling sick.
Fifth.
Oh, I love that. Went perfectly in the little groove of that tabletop down there. It's all smooth and the car just settles nicely. Yeah, nice clean run.
First.
I think I ended up 95% with like most of my races all day.
Second.
And then my two good heats. Yeah.
Fifth. 30 seconds left. After 4 minutes 30 seconds, the top drivers are Tim, Todd Lawrenson, and Michael Sangster. First.
So it's about 3:30 p.m. here on Sunday, and the sun goes down behind the hedges quite early now because we're moving on into winter here, hence the Toif track. And yeah, we're going to be racing all winter, guys. So if you guys shut down your outdoor activities through winter, well, we don't. So come on down to MRC and race with us here at Rolliston.
First Tim done.
We'll even help you.
Second Todd Lawrenson done. Fourth Brent McKenzie done. All drivers are finished. Third Michael Sangster done. The race is completed.